Hi Capricorn, and welcome to Grateful Empress Tarot. My name is Sonia and I am here today to do a collective love reading for anyone with points and placements in their birth chart in the sign of Capricorn. Or if you are a cross watcher dealing with a Capricorn, you are very welcome here. Please remember this is a general romantic love reading, so it will not and cannot resonate with every Capricorn viewer out there. Please take what does resonate and vibe with you and leave the rest for others who do need to hear these messages. If this is not your story, please check back next week, or you can go through my entire catalog of videos. This is the third full set that I'm publishing on YouTube. I'm building my collection, I'm building my channel, I'm growing it. So you could find readings there in other positions in your birth chart, your sun, moon, rising, Venus, anything in your chart if this does not vibe with you. Or you, like I said, you could check back next week, see if that's your story. Capricorn, I am definitely drawn to these two decks for you, so I'm going to set this one aside. That will be our main bulk of our reading. We're going to draw one card from each of these piles for the main theme of your reading. And this week I did something new. I've added some messages from your person that we will get at the end of the reading, so that's really exciting. I'm going to set that aside too. I'm going to move now my Angel Aura Crystal Quartz over to the side. This is how I always start all of my readings. It is how I connect with the divine. It provides me the clarity, the compassion, and the insight to do these readings. It is such a beautiful crystal, and I love to show it because it really is absolutely mesmerizing and stunning. You probably have seen it in other readings of mine. I'm going to set it over here. We're going to start by taking a nice deep breath in the highest vibration of love, and we will pull in the Capricorn Collective. Amen. Let's start. One card here, please and thank you, for Capricorn's overall theme of their reading today. This is the first reading this morning that I've done, finally, where I had to shut the window. It is such a beautiful day here today where I live, and there are so many beautiful birds outside singing and making beautiful music. We have a lot of magpies here, and they like to get really vocal. They like to get really loud. They like to make a lot of noise, and so sometimes they get really distracting in the middle of the day because they're trying to find food. And they are really social birds, so they can get really overwhelming. So I like to, I had to shut the window because they were singing and cawing way too much. So we have 16, Ava. I hardly never get her, so I'm really intrigued to read about her. And then we also have Share. So this looks a lot about friendship, sisterhood, giving, acts of service. So yeah, I'm really intrigued by this. I think it's really neat. There's a sync of the two main people, like the forward people, both are redheads. So you could be a redhead. You don't have to be. That's just an intuitive hit there. But let's start by reading about Ava. I don't get her very often. Uh-oh. I just opened up to her, so we're going to have to talk about her in a moment, and she will impact this reading for sure. This is the overall theme. I'm trying to hold her up so you don't have a glare. Number 16, Ava. Duplicity, deception, caution. Out of the jungle steps a woman, half of her body covered with exotic plants and flowers. A snake wriggles about her neck. The woman presents herself like a sweet fruit to be picked. She offers excitement and novelty, but be careful. Her kiss could be as toxic as the bite of a snake. Like a deceitful friend or lover, her unreadable countenance masks her true intentions. Ooh, Capricorn, we're off to a really interesting start, but let's don't judge anything just yet because it could always turn around. We're going to move to Share. Share. Have a portion of something with another or others. You will be able to help and inspire others by just being your authentic self and sharing your journey. Most importantly, you will be able to give of yourself without feeling drained or used. This is because you will be giving from an authentic and pure place to those who will appreciate and not dampen your light. Don't be stingy. Share what you can, for in sharing your resources and even your story, you can find purpose and inspire others to find theirs. Your affirmations are, I belong. No one can diminish my light. I always have something I can share, and I am a valuable resource. So I find this really interesting. It's almost, I feel like in that Ava card, it talked about things being duplicitous. And sometimes that can feel very much like there are two sides. And so this could be honoring the space of the two sides of yourself. One side could be something that is sort of deceptive and deceitful. And the other side could be that you've got something to share with people, and that even your story could be transformative to people. But I'm going to set these up here because right now they're not quite giving me a clear indication of which way we're going to go with this, and always they'll come back into play. So Capricorn, we're going to begin over here of how your person of interest is seeing you in your connection at this time. Please and thank you. Okay. Next up, we're going to move here. What is your person of interest 3D experience? What's happening for them right now in their experience towards your connection? Please and thank you. Okay. Next up, we have the shared space of the experience. This is what you're both experiencing in the connection at this time. Please and thank you. And lastly, this is my favorite pile in any reading that I've done. This is their true, genuine 3D feelings for you at this time. This is what your person is feeling for you. Their highest vibrational feelings for you at this time. Okay. All right, Capricorn, this is how your person of interest is seeing you in the connection at this time. We have Temperance. We have Judgment, we have the Page of Cups, and we have the Seven of Swords. Okay, right off the bat, I'm going to tell you that really feels like the balancing act between these two energies. I'm going to talk about that, how I see that. They're seeing you in this very healing energy. You are healing yourself. You are finding balance. You're finding patience with yourself. You're restoring the energy inside of yourself, because you heard a judgment call from the divine. Your person sees you listening to the divine, hearing the messages. Your angels are speaking to you, your higher beings, your spirit guides, all of the things that govern you are speaking to you and calling out to you. They see you as wanting to communicate lovingly, possibly apologizing, because there is some really low vibrational energy here that you are picking up, carrying on your shoulder, and walking away with. You're taking it with you. Behind you are these two very clear, clean swords. So you could be coming back for this. You might be, but this could possibly be you're really doing some self-cleaning. You're clearing out the decks. You're cleaning things up inside of yourself. I think that's because you have heard a judgment call from the divine. They've actually spoke to you. They've said you need some healing here. So I want to get some clarity on what is this Seven of Swords and how Capricorn's person sees them. Please and thank you. Okay. Seven of Swords is clarified by the Lovers and the Three of Pentacles. So you've worked very hard to make a decision in love. You are coming to some kind of balance on that. I think it truthfully is that possibly there were some things that you didn't share. Maybe you were a little dishonest with your person in the beginning about who you are, what you wanted, maybe your intentions. This is basically saying that you possibly presented yourself like this piece of fruit in the Garden of Eden, and instead maybe it really was that you started this off as not being very honest, but that you're working really hard to make a decision about cleaning house, cleaning out some of those lower vibrational things, possibly. We'll get more as the story unfolds, but I'm just speaking about what I see here. I do want to know more about this judgment call of temperance. Please clarify judgment and temperance and how Capricorn's person sees them in the connection at this time. I feel like either way, even if you're not being dishonest, I think your person sees you as that, and that could be rooted in their own insecurities. So let's move forward. Your judgment call in temperance comes from a 5 of Swords and the Empress card. Excuse me. You could be dealing with a Sag, you could be dealing with a Gemini or a Taurus or Libra. I think your person of interest is seeing that you possibly heard a judgment call from the divine because you were possibly mentally conflicted. There were some things that you felt defeated about. In this card, it's so interesting depicted that there is this little lady here with 2 swords in her arms, and she has this man down here pinned on the ground. He's tied down by all these swords, and the word on this card says defeat. So it really could be that you are standing in this position of power, and that, or they were, and that you felt defeated by it, and that you really do want to heal and balance that and come back to this Empress energy. Empress is the divine feminine in a connection. She's also really, she births new ideas. She brings life forward. She is loving, kind, caring, compassionate. She's a beautiful soul. She is every queen in the deck, fully embodied in one human being. She provides love, grace, balance, integrity everywhere she goes. So I'm feeling like you heard a judgment call about that, and you needed to heal that and restore that and come back to a position of that. That's how your person's seeing you. So let's move over to what's happening for them. This is their 3D experience in your connection. We have the 10 of Cups and we have the 9 of Pentacles. So their experience in this connection is that they see that this is a very loving connection. Their experience is that they might be single right now. You two might have actually broken up while you're working on clearing out this energy that you did hear a call from the divine about. Remember, I said this could potentially be that you presented yourself this way or they presented themselves this way to you. I think finally we're going to pull in this share energy. It's that basically you're needing to really... they're needing to really honor the fact that no one can diminish their light, that they have something that they can share to this experience, and that, you know, they really do want to help and share with you, with others. It's just, I think that right now maybe you're not together. This is a single card. This is someone who doesn't need anything. They're fully abundant. They don't need anything at all. This is considered the single person in the deck. Their experience in your connection is that they want this with you. They want a happily ever after with you. They want a full, abundant, rich life with you. You are the ultimate to them. Their experience is that they choose you, they love you. But let's gain more clarity. Is Capricorn's person single? Are you guys not together? Let's start with that, because I sense that, and I want to gain clarity on it. Yeah, that's the truth. Right now, you guys are not together. That's pretty solid. That's evident. It's basically that they would like to be your spouse. Queen and King of Pentacles is the husband and wife in the deck. They really do want to be married to you. I think that's what this 10 of Cups is. But right now, the clarity is that you guys are not together. I think that came from this deception, this deceitfulness. Something blew this up. One or both of you probably did call in a tower, blasted things apart. Because right now you're not together. But their experience is that they do want to be together with you. So that's actually quite lovely. Let's move into the shared space of the experience. This might further our story here. You're both experiencing the Emperor and the 4 of Swords. Emperor is the divine masculine in the deck. And remember, they see you as Empress. So they see you as their divine counterpart. And the way that this gets laid down, he is looking directly at, if I set him down here where he is, his energy is looking directly at how your person sees you. Right now, you're both in a healing position. You're both resting, you're meditating, you're healing, you're trying to stand in your power. You're probably, so right now you're not really sharing anything at all. Both of you are in quiet space. You're meditating. You're thinking really long and hard about what is this partnership? What happened? How do we heal it? How do we stand in a position of power and really have that ability to move that forward? Your person could be an Aries. You could be dealing with an Aries anywhere in this. You don't have to be, but I want to gain clarity on your side of this, Capricorn. What is Capricorn's side of the shared space of this experience? Please and thank you. There we go. Okay, Capricorn, you have the Prince of Cups. You have the Five of Cups. And you have the Ten of Cups. And remember, your person has the Ten of Cups in their experience, in your connection right now. So I'm going to just say this. Sadly, Capricorn, I'm sorry. I think you're the one who did some hurting in this connection. I think you're the one who maybe wasn't truthful. The reason I say that is because the way these cards came out, Prince of Cups is the Page of Cups in other decks. This is someone needing to make an apology. And look at it. It's over here in your energy, how your person sees you. You need to make an apology to your person. That's pretty evident to me now. It's because you disappointed them. You're disappointed in yourself. You disappointed your person. You've got a lot of regrets about the fact that you might have ruined this Ten of Cups. You may have actually like blasted that apart. I think your person, you might have shared something that you lied about or were deceptive about, and your person is, you're feeling really disappointed in yourself, and you really do want to apologize for that. I want to go back here because all is not lost. Your person sees you as taking away that negative energy and leaving these clean, shiny swords that you're going to come back for because you've worked really hard on making a decision in love. And I definitely see that they see you as making some healing efforts to restore who you genuinely could be. If you are dealing with, and you're in a twin flame dynamic, since Emperor and Empress are here, a twin flame journey is about that. It's about cleaning out the shadow side of what we all have inside of ourselves. We trigger each other to inspire that growth and to make changes. Go seek out therapy, go deal with those things that are really low vibe inside of ourselves. So if you are in a twin flame dynamic, that's probably what this is about. This is part of that, one of those lessons, that iteration of things that keep coming up that we need to clear out energy, clean it away, get rid of it, the low vibrational stuff. But let's see your person's side of this story. Please show me Capricorn's person of interest side of the shared space of their experience. Please and thank you. How is this Emperor and Four of Swords impacting Cappy's person? Please and thank you. We have the Two of Swords, we have Temperance, and we have the Ten of Swords. So they want to make peace. They want a truce. They're at a crossroads about it. They want to make peace. They want to end what's been really painful and toxic for them. They want to end that bad cycle, something that was very low vibrational, and they want to heal this with you. That's why they're sitting in this real meditative, contemplative energy. They're quiet. They're not talking a whole lot. You guys are not together. We discussed that over here, but they want to make peace with this. They want to end that cycle. They want to heal it. They want to balance it. They want to restore it. That's not bad. I think you're over here saying, God, I'm so sorry. I feel like I've let you down. And you do want this. You want that Ten of Cups with them. You do love them. But I feel like it's definitely a thing where you weren't honest. You weren't fully truthful. There were some maybe even things you omitted. The things we don't tell people, that's also sort of being deceptive, and you didn't share that with them. And I feel like that's the thing they're wanting to end, that cycle. This Ten of Swords here, they really do want to end that cycle with you and reinvigorate. Let's move next to their feelings for you, because that'll tie in. There are 5 of them. So let's see. Their true, genuine 3D feelings are Queen of Swords, Three of Cups, Four of Cups, Six of Cups, and the Devil. Capricorn, they're very clear. They're very lovingly clear. They're choosing to look at this from a really healthy space. Queen of Swords, I always feel like she has the ability to really sit in a logical place. She's discerning, but she's also very loving. At the base of her, she is a very loving, kind person, but she's very sharp in the way she is looking at things. She's looking at it without a lens of fluffiness, but really it's wanting to discuss, maybe there was some overindulging in something, and honestly your person is really laser focused on one cup here. They're not looking at these down here. So there was some kind of missed opportunity and something they're dissatisfied with, but they do want to return to you. They love you. They want to return to you. This is the most hopeful card in their feelings for you, because there is something really low vibrational they feel that needs to be cleared out. And I think we've seen that over here in your energy and here in the theme. I think that they really, really want to clear that out of here. I am suspecting maybe that it really is about, they're clear in their head that there might have been something that really was too much overindulging. Maybe you have, possibly you drink too much, possibly you imbibe in chemicals, things that are holding you back. There could potentially be something that's shackling you down, and they really feel dissatisfied with that. They are hopeful, but they do want you to clear out that lower vibrational energy. I want to focus on the Six of Cups because I feel like that is the number one thing here that is positive. I think we can see that there's some negative energy here, and I feel like you know what that is. You're not an unintelligent human being. You're very solid. You do know you can share your light. You can restore this. You can open up, share, be inspirational, fall on your sword if you must, and actually really be genuine and honest. It's really up to your person to see if they're willing to take you back and be back in that space. But Capricorn, this is on you. I'm just going to say that if this is your story, I'm sorry. That might even trigger you by me saying that this is on you. But that's what I see. I have to be honest what I see in these cards. So what is this Six of Cups in Capricorn's feelings for their person? Please and thank you. I want you to be prepared. This might not be the best message, but I'm really hopeful. I'm glad all those fell out because I'm going to tell you what I saw first that led me to say that. Your person does want to return. They really do. But they're listening to their intuition about the fact that that could be completely futile. That could be still laden with Seven of Swords is traditionally a card that really embodies Ava. It's being deceitful, dishonest. It's being deceptive. There's a false mask. They're listening to their intuition that this could be an exact disaster. But hold on, there's more. Thank God. They want to complete that cycle. They want to get rid of the fear that this could potentially be bad. They want the strength to overcome that. Because you are their wish fulfillment. They love you. That's evident and obvious over here as well. They want a passionate new beginning with you. They want to overcome all of that. They want to move forward into a much calmer place with you. They're clear in their head about it. I like that the King and Queen of Swords are here. King of Swords, Queen of Swords. So they're clear in their head about you from both a masculine and feminine perspective. And this really is about their long-term commitment with you. This is about either you're separated in a marriage or they want to come back together to clear that up and be married to you. But literally, I'm so glad that we got those further messages, because in their feelings for you, I think they would be willing to forgive you and work on this with you. It's just, boy, Capricorn, you really got to clear that energy out. You need to, over here, they see you wanting to do this. You really need to work on this and make those apologies if you want this to come back in together. It's really up to you. But let's get some messages from your person. And to finish this message up, this reading up, please give me Capricorn's person's messages, please and thank you. Also remember, energy is fluid. These messages could be flipped. So this could be you watching for your person, Capricorn, but this really could be a flip dynamic. Energy can do that. It can flip, it can flow, it can jump. So this could be something they did to you too. So I want to say I had to read it the way it came out, but it could be a mirror of each other, especially since we've got Emperor, Empress energy here as well. Message says, please forgive me. I had to choose myself. I was not able to give you what you wanted. Please be strong. I want to hold you please be strong. I want to hold you so I know that you will be safe and sound. Please wait for me. I am working up the courage to come to you. When I do, I can see our hearts beating as one. I miss your touch. I want to hold you and tell you what I'm going through. So Capricorn, I'm just going to say this, like, I suspect I'm feeling like they want you to say these things to them. I think they do miss you. They're working up the courage to try to get over what happened, be strong in this situation. And really, I think they're having to choose themselves, which is why they elected to split this off and become single. I just think there's been so much deception here and some lies, some myth truth, some omitting of truth. Whatever happened here, I think there needs to be forgiveness. I think you need to forgive yourself. They need to forgive themselves. There needs to be a really restorative balance here so you guys can share and come back together. This is going to require a little bit of work, I'm not going to lie. So I'm sorry this wasn't a happiest reading for you, but sometimes these readings are what we really need to hear so that we can grow. I am going to leave it here, Capricorn. I hope to have a better reading for you next week, a lighter, happier one. This isn't a bad one, but just maybe not your happiest energy. I do want to say thank you for letting me read for you. It's been my distinct honor and privilege to do so. If you found value in this content, if this didn't trigger you so much that you shut it off and were like, that's not my story, please like the video, share it with your friends, drop a comment below, tell me how this is your story, and subscribe to my channel. That helps me to get out to a higher collective of people, a greater amount of people, so I can share my messages. That's what I ask of you as a thank you to me, and I am so grateful for you. I want to leave you with the message that I want. This is hopeful. Love above all things is the highest vibration the divine gives us. Love always wins. That's the inspiration for this growth, this ability to clear this all out. Thank the divine for that energy of love, because the divine really responds to our gratitude. They're grateful for it. They love us for it. And honestly, it's the highest vibration we have. Capricorn, I will see you next time. Have a great rest of your day, and I will see you soon. Namaste.